Someone once said yes to me, and it meant no. I did not hear it, so I built the wrong thing. Then I wondered why it broke. That's the whole video. But let me slow down. I have spent years between places: California, Australia, the Philippines, and the longer I listen, the more I notice one thing. The word no does not sound the same everywhere. Sometimes it does not sound like no at all. In Japan, there's a word, Chotto. It means a little, a bit, just a small amount. But listen for how it arrives. Often after a breath or a pause, sometimes air pulled in through the teeth, a signal of difficulty all its own. Then the word, Chotto, and then nothing. The sentence stops. The trailing off is the answer. The person is declining, and both people know it. Japanese teachers and writers describe this plainly. The point is not to hide the no. The point is to let you keep your footing. Nobody is put on the spot. Nobody's made small. To a Japanese speaker, this is an evasion. Researchers who study these unfinished refusals describe them as the more polite form, the more expected one. The care is the point. So that's what you really need to hold on to here. The care is the point. I live in the Philippines now, so I want to be careful here. I'm a guest in this culture, not a judge of it. But I'll tell you what Filipinos themselves say. Here, a direct no could feel sharp, even like a bit of a slap in the face, and it can cost someone face. So the answer softens. Here, instead of a direct no, people might say, I'll try, or we'll see, or maybe. Filipino psychologists have names for this. Hiya, often translated as shame, though it is closer to a sense of social propriety. And pakikisama, the work of getting along, of keeping harmony among people. Inside that system, I'll try is not a lie. It's a careful message. The person across from you is trusted to feel the weight of it. There's even a word for that sensing, Pakikiramdam, reading what was not said. Now, here's the part where I gotta look at myself. I'm American. I was raised in a place that really values being direct or giving a straight answer. A place where people say things like, say what you mean and mean what you say. Where I come from, telling you no to your face isn't counted as being rude or cruel. It's really counted more as respect. I'm sparing you the guessing. I'm treating you like an adult who could take it. Researchers have a name for this contrast. They call some cultures low context, where meaning sits in the word themselves, and others high context, where meaning lives in everything around the words. I'll be honest about that model. Scholars argue over it. Some say it is a bit too tidy to measure well, so hold it loosely. It's a sketch, not a law, but the sketch points at something real. We tend to believe directness is the same as honesty, but the blunt answer is the true one. But it's just not that simple. In a high context system, the soft refusal carries the whole message. The no is in there, but you're expected to hear it. The considerate version is the complete version. So the indirect no is not the dishonest one. Inside its own system, it is the honest one. Each way of answering has a cost. The direct no can hurt people's feelings, but you always know where you stand, but standing there could sting a bit. The soft no can be missed. Nobody gets hurt unless you can't read it. And then you walk away certain you heard a yes. Which brings me back to the thing I built that broke. In my framework, one of the ways building across difference fails is something I call costume. Costume is when a team or a marriage or a company looks like everyone in it helped build it. The surface borrows from both sides, but underneath one system is still running the whole show. So picture a team. The founder is direct. The team includes people whose honest answer is a soft one. The founder asks, can we ship this Friday? And the room says some version of, we'll try. The founder hears yes, but the team has just said no. Nobody lied, everybody communicated, and the team built nothing real because only one person's rules for no were allowed in the room. That is costume. It looks shared, but it is one system wearing the manners of the other. The repair is not picking the correct culture. There's no correct one. I'm not here to tell you the soft no is better or the straight no is braver. The work is learning to hear more than one of them and then building something both sides could actually read. Both sides could actually understand. So here's the one thing to carry out of this. The next time someone tells you yes, ask one more thing. Which system is this yes spoken in? Because the answer you build on is not always the answer you heard. To truly build cross-built relationships across cultures, you have to understand that language isn't just in the words, it's in how the words are used. I'm John, this is Crossbuilt. I'm glad you're here.